Welcome to Outlaw Woodworking. Today we do a down and dirty shop drawer, Outlaw style. Enjoy the video. This is going to be a really quick how to make a shop drawer, down and dirty Outlaw style. And here we're going to just glue it and use pocket screws. I used a Craig pocket screw jig to make the pocket screw holes. And this is one of those Craig pocket clamps. It works okay. I think I'd rather have one of those corner joiners, but I don't have one yet, so this is what I got to use. But right here I just screw the rest of this together. It's all glued, and then we'll check it for square. We'll lay it on top of this plastic, check it for square, and then we'll cut a bottom for it. Right here I check it, make sure it's square and fitting good, and I glue it, and I get out my Porter cable little crown nailer, and I nail this thing off. I usually nail the corners first just to make sure it stays where it's supposed to, and yeah, these little crown staples hold really good. And basically that's it for putting the box together. Now what I want to do is basically go over to my router and round off all the edges, the inside, the outside, the bottom. Just makes it softer and less likely to get splinters from the plywood. This plywood doesn't splinter too bad, but it does. I've gotten a few splinters from it, so it's just a little nicer to use if you round off all the edges. After rounding off all the edges, I decided to grab my sander and just sand it a little bit. There was a couple spots that was a little bit high. When I was screwing the pocket screws, it left a little bit high on one corner. So I basically sanded it down and just cleaned it up real nice. It came out really nice. After giving it a good sanding, it looked really good. Right here, I got some of these lawn tan drawer glides. I don't know if anybody's familiar with these, but they seem like they were a little better than the Home Depot brand. And I bought these on Amazon, a 10-pack. These are 16 inches. I basically wanted to try them out and see how I liked them. And the first pair that I used worked really well. This pair didn't seem to work all that good. Basically, there's just 3 screws. What I do is I clamp a couple boards up against the wall at the exact height and basically screw the 3 screws in. And it does have a couple spots that are that have these little flex pieces, and if you put the screw at the end of the flex, you can adjust them a little bit as far as in and out, side to side. And I just clamp them down and clamp the first one down and then basically put the other side on same way. Basically I used this clamp. It kind of helped me hold the drawer in there, and it seemed like it was a pretty good way to go. I like to put the hinge at the bottom, right above the plywood floor of the drawer. And I know a lot of guys they put them in different spots. That's just kind of preference of where I like to put them. And basically that's about it. Actually, I decided to add a little divider in the middle of this drawer. So I took a 3/4 piece over to my router, and I dadoed a 1/2 inch dado in each side of the center of it. And I'm going to basically just make a cross divider right in the middle so I could store my sandpaper. I shoot down both sides of the 3/4 piece, and then I rip down another piece of 1/2 inch and cut 2 little pieces for the centers, and then I glued and installed the 1/2 inch pieces and shot a couple staples in there. If I had it to do over again, I would probably spend a little more time on it and dado. If I was going to put this divider in the middle, I would have dadoed um, all the sides to accept that centerpiece. That probably would have turned out better. But it is just a shop drawer, and this will hold really well. And basically, that's it. A nice little divider. Um, the hinges say they're rated for 100 pounds, but of course I'm just putting sandpaper in this drawer. Um, but yeah, it'll hold a lot of sandpaper. And I thought about maybe putting more dividers in it because it's tall enough they can stack um, hot top ways. So I probably will divide that up a little better. But for now, that's what I got. Thanks for watching Outlaw Woodworking, and hope you enjoyed the down and dirty shop drawer. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Thank you.